thing you have to keep in mind. And then the companies don't just hire the talents. Do not think that if you are not the right person because you are not the top ranker in your class. The ranks and the qualifications that you get only takes you to a certain extent. And I will give you some more examples on that. The corporate company wants to hire a person who is reliable, who is a team player, who is a problem solver, and a person who says, yes, I don't know, I might not know it, but I will take care of it. I will learn and I will do it. That's very, very important. And one important thing is being a team player is the key role. I was hiring a couple of people now for my organization, and you will be surprised when I asked the recruiter. I was telling them, technical side of it, as long as somebody knows this, I'm fine. The first thing that I want is a person who is a team player, who will get into my team and be this one catalyst, who is so good and mingles with the team and doesn't break the team. That's number one. That always happens. See, change that. If you have that mentality, change it. You should bring more people and more collaborations and more a team player effort in everything that you do. Appreciate everyone that works with you. You will come across so many personalities, so many nationalities, diversity, right? In all those things, you just need to be that one person where everybody comes to you, whether it is their challenges or whether it is their if they need a help or anything like that. So you need to be that person that entire team is depending on you, no matter where you are. That's one thing. It's very, very important. So when you enter the corporate world, make sure the second point is keep up with your communication. Communications mean you also talk and listen. And being this, keep your confidence level high and willing to be a team player. This is what they're going to go. They will ask you questions. They will try to understand all the interviews that you are going to face. They are going to check on how good are you in coming on board and making it a better team. Work on that. Answer those questions. That is very important. Okay. Question number 3, recipe number 3. The skills that you learn from textbooks are all theoretical. Now you're practically entering a world where what you need to follow. Keeping up with time is very, very, very important. And being this, carrying a disciplinary personality is very important. And the change is going to be there, everything that you do, and you might not get what you want. That's okay. Take it with gratitude. Meaning, when you might have expected a job from a multinational company, you ended up in a small company. Take it with gratitude. Think of it this way: that small company is somebody else's dream. That's why not everybody can run a company, not everybody can run a business, right? That is somebody's dream. You are part of somebody's dream to make it happen. When you meet that small dream come true, somebody else at a bigger organization is going to recognize you. And that's how all the world leaders are made, right? So you need to think that everything is a stepping stone for you. So practically learn from inspirational leaders. So always keep somebody as your reference and try to grasp the good thing that they have in their characters, right? It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a movie actor, or it could be a musician, or it could be a politician, or it could be a leader, or it could be a saint, it could be a priest. Follow the principle and shape your character as you build by. If you look at it, all of the points that I'm telling you, it is truly building a character within ourselves. That is what is your corporate world. Corporate world, we all think that we get out of college, we go to a job, and everything is falling in place. That's not it. Getting a job, everyone will get a job, everyone will keep switching jobs. That's all happening. Who you are, how the world looks at you is more important. Meaning, you shape your character through your job and face the corporate world. The responsibility just doesn't stop there. Think of it that way. You are entering a world. Corporate is just one piece of the puzzle which is going to enable you. But in order to meet that corporate world's required personality, you need to build this qualities in yourself so that you can face the world and go beyond the corporate world, because the corporate world is not just looking at your talents. It's looking for leaders. It's looking for people who can solve the problem. It's looking for leaders who can inspire others, right? So you have to be prepared for that level. And that's why you see sometimes there are leaders who are so young. How can they can be true leaders and leading so many organizations, some leaders of the countries are so young? Because they built this character at the younger age. And that's why everybody else is listening to them, because it's their character. It's not their age or something that comes in front of them, right? So number 3 is time management, discipline, and adaptability. Adaptability meaning technology changes, market will change, but you will always have to evolve out of things. Today it's AI, tomorrow it's something. You need to evolve through that. So be prepared and try to keep yourself up to date in everything that you do. Number 3. Number 4, so everybody does this. Let's say when you go to an organization or when you go to a corporate world, you will see people who are really punctual, who have a personality, who have a communication, who have all of these things that I told you, right? So that is intimidating, because you thought you can go and build a impression in front of the corporate world, but do you see there are some people who are already there? How do you keep up with that? The question is, what's your personal brand? What's your strength? And when people look at you, there is something that is standing out on you. It could be your passion to serve the world. It could be your charity, or it could be your personality of helping people, or it could be your talent in resolving things, or it could be some people, they are not super, they are not the topper, they don't solve problems, but they are always positive. And immediately everybody feels like, man, this person is not here today. because every time when this person is here, we have a positive energy. So that is the brand of that person. So you need to look and see what is your personal brand. What does people look for? Sometimes people are really good in helping others in issues. What is your strong thing? One strong thing that everybody looks for. So build a personal brand. So if I look at any of you, or if somebody looks at me, what do they expect from me? They come to me for certain things. So you need to build a brand, what you are good at. So as you are exploring things, and then as you are entering into this corporate world, ask yourselves what you are good in. One thing that can benefit everybody all the time. You are a good listener. Sometimes we look for friends who are good listener. And that's something, so it doesn't have to be supernatural things, right? It's just simple things, and identify what you are good at. What's your personal brand? So that's number 4. And carry forward that brand of yours in everything that you do. That's important. And number 5, this is more important, right? The rejection, you should start to learn rejections. Everything in our life, we look that as a rejection. We expect our spouse to do something, and they don't do it. You think it's a rejection. We expect to get a job. You don't get it. That's a rejection, right? And we, every time when we face a rejection, we expect a bonus, and that bonus doesn't come through. That's a rejection. We expect to win a prize. That didn't happen. It's a rejection. So every step of the way, you are going to see there are rejections coming in every single time. But never call or look them as rejections by itself. You need to understand it is just a recourse. I'm trying to look for a good word for this. Rejection means, I think I made a note somewhere here. Hold on a second. So look at it this way. The rejection is more of refining you to better person. It is telling you what you tried is not the right approach. Try a different way. If you try for a job and you apply for a job, they didn't call you for interview, that doesn't mean that. There are 2 ways to look at it. You can look at it saying that, sorry, we didn't accept you for this interview. That's a rejection. Or think of it this way, like, they are telling me to try a different method. Let me change my resume, or let me change my, what do I know right now? I don't know this. Maybe they are looking for this. Understand that and do a recourse action plan. That's what is rejection means. If you don't get, I'll tell you one good example. There was something that we were expecting. When I initially started making movies, right? I used to love going for all the film festival competitions. So I apply all of my first or second short films to film festivals, and I get rejected every single time. I used to apply for like probably 100 film festivals, and then everybody rejected. So rather than sitting and saying that this is not right, I sit down and see what are the movies that got selected. And then I compare that with my short films. And then I say, okay, where is the gap? That's a recode. So next short film that I'm taking should have this capabilities. Audio should be clean. I need to have a clean cinematic look. I need to do this. I need this person. So I learned from that. And the next phase of it, I get a lot of film festivals calling me, asking for my movies, right? And then once that gets accepted, the next level is I don't win any prizes. Then the next gap is, why am I rejected for nominations? Why am I rejected for best film? Then you learn from those rejections rather than getting depressed. Initially, I used to get so depressed. I said, like, I'm not even carrying this forward. That's a good example, right? You need to get through your failures and look them as our recourse action plan rather than getting depressed or rejected. So never think rejection is an end. It's just the beginning for you to work better on whatever you do. So that's number 5. Number 6 is very important. The power of people. And if you look at it, networking is very, very, very important. Always connect with people. Always connect with people. Always connect with, you help someone, you get a connectivity. You reach someone, you will get connectivity. Build your network. Your network is very, very important. That's why alumni is one way of getting connected. And the more you get connected with the people, and more, it could be helping others, right? It could be helping others, or it could be meeting one person. And it's not, see, sometimes I see folks that they only talk to people who they think will help them. That's not the case. There might be scenarios where you should be helping them as well. So when you help somebody, you get some connectivity. Somebody will help you. Remember that. And build a relationship. Always do not be an introvert, right? Always connect with people one way or other. It could be connect at the church related activities. It could be social help. You're helping the community on charities, or you're giving your time and working with people, or you're doing conferences, whatnot. Whichever way you do, make sure you connect with people. And the more you have your network is how strong you are. And believe me, all the things that I told you before, in order to build your network, your personality will come into the picture. The more you're good in your personality, then your network grows. I'll keep it quickly. In another few minutes, I'll finish it up. Keep up your what to say. The next one is keep your purpose bigger than your paycheck. Meaning, corporate world is only one piece of the puzzle. That's not going to determine. People who are super successful in corporate world is nobody in the regular community, human community, right? So think of it this way. You being successful in a corporate world means nothing. How you are successful among your friends, among the community, is what matters. Let me put it in a very simple way. Not all the people who are so popular among the community are rich and top corporate are from top corporate world. There are people who are as simple as a janitor, has been a community leader in serving people, and his job has nothing to do with that, right? So we all think that, okay, I need a successful job. I'm going to land in a multinational company. I'm going to go to foreign countries and I will be respected automatically. That's not the case. Nobody cares. It's corporate world is one thing. Build your own purpose in working with in building your family. in building the society, in connecting with connecting with people and helping them. Do what is good for the community, and a corporate is just one piece of the puzzle. Maybe you might be getting jobs for others, helping others, whatnot. But if you look at a 360-degree pan view, corporate is just one thing. Build your own character in the community. So keep that in mind. So which means that you need to find a way to people to be honest with people. You need to show how gratitude you are, respect, and be empathy. And the final message is, remember, you are part of the future. Don't think that future belongs to somebody else, right? You are going to be, the friends that you know will eventually probably be your business partners. You don't know what life holds for you, but it's not just the life handing over things to you, what you are going to take out of life through building your characters and with all these recipes that I was telling you. That's the way you define what you are going to be for this community, right? The world is full of opportunities, and don't think that you are not capable to get those achievements that you wanted in the world. You can always achieve it. So I'll just give you one example, right? When we were in when we were studying and when I was in MCA, we used to go for competitions from St. Joseph's, right? We were nobody in those competitions because IIT students, students from different IIT organizations come there, different MIT students come there, and their attitude, their English speaking presentations were so different, and we always felt that we were left out, right? But over a period of time, we were able to meet with their level and compete. So then we realized that it's not just IIT or MIT or BTech students coming and competing ourselves. We can be anybody if we put our hard work together. So that's something that you need to think of. Never think low of yourself. Do not underestimate your power. And that should be it. I will put all of these points together and maybe give you a cheat sheet or for you to use it every time when you feel like that. And by all means, you guys can reach out to me, reach out to us, and we are here to help. With that, we can go for an open session. If you guys have a question, I can answer any of those things, but make sure that hopefully this is something that helped you understand. And over to Dr. Vimal for any Q&A.
Thank you so much, sir. It was wonderful listening to you, sir. You made it so simple and, through different recipes, and you have made us understand how to become successful in life as well as, college to corporate. The pathway is very clear now. And our students will certainly benefit out of it. And, sir, you have given us all that from your heart. It is not just from the knowledge. Knowledge goes with the empathy that suits well. And you have given all the secret without hiding them. You are a man from corporate. Usually people hide, only they give abstract. But you have given everything generously. And you are so open, and you have called our students to get assistance at any time. That is the love that you have shown to your alma mater. And we are so much inspired by your talk and your gestures, sir. Your attitude is really great. We are very happy for it. And sir, let us take a few questions from our students too. They are very much privileged to interact with you. My dear student friends, it is your turn. please raise up your hands and I shall unmute you. You can interact with sir. You will not have this opportunity just because he's our alumni and we get this opportunity. Otherwise, it is not possible, my dear friends. Please make use. And you can be in vernacular. And sir is good at Tamil also. You're most welcome to talk to him in Tamil. And for your information, my dear friends, sir was there sometime back in Tandi TV. I don't know how many of you watched. It was wonderful watching sir, giving interview to Tandi TV. Now, my dear friends, it is your opportunity to interact with sir directly. Please use raise hand option. I shall unmute you. My dear friends, kindly use raise hand option. I shall unmute you. Use the gesture raise hand option. I shall unmute you. Or else I do one thing, you can unmute yourself. I'm just enabling the feature of unmuting yourself, please. It is a very rare opportunity, my dear friends.
So while Dr. Vimal is doing that, see, I wanted to tell you, right? One thing that we are lacking is being bold. I'm telling you that. When we go to even today, when I go to high officials meetings, I feel like, okay, if I talk something, somebody's going to notice. And when we go for these meetings, I see few people always talking, right? And I'm like, so everybody in the room thinks that this person is talking. And when we come out, and then I ask him, so you have you have been in this meeting several times, you know who is who, and that person will say, I have no idea. I don't know any of these guys. And then I'm like, how? Everybody, all the big officials were there. You were asking questions left and right. It's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? There is nothing wrong. And then we realized if I flip the glass and then I talk to the people who are the high officials, they will say, who is that guy who was talking? And he was asking all those questions and he was very bold. And he's the only guy talking in this meeting. And so I'm looking at both the sides, right? This guy who have never been to this meeting and never sat with these high officials was able to ask so many questions. On the other side, the managements are identifying as the top star. So the communication starts with boldness. And I'm telling you, it's not just you. All of us are so much weak in that area. When we open up, right, none of us talk. And that thing is number one qualifications for you to succeed. Anytime when an opportunity is given in a gathering, whether it is a church meeting or whether it is a class or whether it is a quorum or whether it is a gathering, step up. Be that first person to talk. That will make you, that's your first step. You tell yourself, I'm going to come out of the sphere, because all of us will tell, oh, no, I don't want to talk. No, please, nobody. Even if you give the spotlight, right? That's why I tell my team, everybody has to be confident to come on the video call. We are not confident to come on to the video call. That the number one corporate world, the number one thing that they say is, if a person is not coming on a video call, 50% of his confidence is not there, right? So we tell all of my team, it is in Oracle, it is mandatory for us to come into the conference call in video call. That's one thing. The second one is, don't feel afraid. None of my team used to come on the video call, and even on customer meetings, right? We made it mandatory. That's breaking that shell of do not hold yourself. The first step of all the things that I told you, this is a good example. Maybe God is showing us a way of how we should do this. The very first thing in a quorum, when it opens up, நான் தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன், ஏன் நம்மளால இது பண்ண முடியலன்னா, we don't think ahead. Meaning, இந்த செஷன் முடிய போது எட்வர்ட் தொடக்கத்திலே சொன்னாரு, at the end there's going to be a question session. We were not ahead. If we were ahead na, our question session open பண்ண போறாரு, this is going to be my first question அப்படின்னு ப்ரிப்பேர்டாக இருக்கணும், ரைட்? நான் இந்த கேள்வி கேட்டா மற்றவங்க என்ன நினைப்பாங்க? Throw that away. Nobody has the authority to think who you are. You ask a question, whether it is a good question or a bad question, whether it is a dumb question, that's your question. That's your thirst of knowing that. So be bold. This is an example, folks. If at all anything that you take out, never hold on anything. Be bold in asking questions.
So good evening, sir. Sorry to interrupt you. So when I'm asking the same thing during the class hours, we are not getting any responses from the students after completing the classes. But informally, when I'm interacting with the students, that is, they are saying that what are the questions that you have asked, we know the answers. But they are not interested to give an answer during the class hours. So that is the problem also we are facing as a staff members.
Let me tell you one thing, right? I'll give you one example. When I was doing after my college, I got my first job in Salem Textiles Limited. And when I was doing the major migrations into Oracle, they were building a college. It's called Kasturba Institute of Technology. So I went and spoke with the MD in a different opportunity. In a monthly basis, he will talk to me. He will say, and then I asked him, I know you're building a college. I would like to know about it. He's like, why would you do it? I love teaching. And he's like, oh, that's great. Can you help me put all this curriculum together? We put all the curriculum together. And the students that we got the admissions were from the village. Okay? And village, they don't even know English. We had a spoken English class for them to understand what the English is, that kind of students, right? But I had this problem with them. They were not asking questions. Either they have answers, they will not tell it. Because we think that we are bad in our communication. ஒரே ஒரு thinking நல்லா வச்சுக்கோங்க. Never think about others' opinion. One of the reason everybody is holding up things is நம்ம மைண்டில் இம்மீடியட்டாக வர்றது என்னன்னா, அவன் என்ன திங்க் பண்ணுவான்னு சொல்லிட்டு, ரைட்? ஒரே ஒரு சின்ன ஆட்டிடியூட் நான் லேர்ன் பண்ணதை உங்களுக்கு சொல்கிறேன். யூ ட்ரெஸ் சர்டன் வே, யூ லைக் சர்டன் கலர்ஸ், you wear a suit or a jacket or chudidar particular color, immediately நம்மளுக்கு ரியாக்ஷன் வருது என்னது? ஓ மை காட், இந்த கலரை செலக்ட் பண்ண நீனு, இது எவ்வளோ நல்ல கலர் இருக்குது. Oh, why is your shirt like this? Why are you wearing why do you look like that? Why is your hairstyle like this? Why are you talking like this? Right? This is opinion. அப்போ நான் எப்படி கற்றுக்கிட்டேன்னா, நான் தொடக்கத்தில் வரும்போது ரொம்ப பயப்படுவேன். அடுத்தவங்களுடைய ஒப்பீனியனுக்கு என்னது, இங்கே நின்னா ஏதாவது சொல்லுவாங்களோ, அங்கேருந்து அதை சொல்லுவாங்களோ, இது எந்திரிச்சு நின்னா ஏதோ பேசினா தப்பாக நினச்சிக்குவாங்களோ. Then one point I realized, it's my world. It's my dress. It's my tie. It's my suit that I thought I liked it. I bought it. Nobody paid for me. I earned it, I bought it. So when such question comes in, I started asking them some simple questions back. Somebody comes and says, a blue tie, really, Edward? This is like so feminine. அப்படின்னு சொன்னோன்னே நான் உடனே கேட்பேன் அவங்ககிட்ட, இந்த டையை நீங்கள் வாங்கி கொடுத்தீங்களா? இல்லை. இந்த டையை செலக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நீங்கள் வந்தீங்களா? இல்லை. This is my collection. This is my taste. Did I ask any questions about what you're wearing? No. It's your world. This is my world. Let me enjoy. Right? அந்த இதை வந்து முதல்ல நீங்க உங்களுக்கு இன்கல்கேட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நீ எந்திரிச்சு கேள்வி கேட்கறனா உன்னுடைய தேவைக்கு, உன்னுடைய அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்க்கு உன்னுடைய கேள்வியை நீ கேட்கிற. It has nothing to do with who is sitting next to you. It has nothing to do with the guy sitting next to you, the girl sitting next to you. வெளியில வந்து பசங்க கேலி பண்ணுவாங்க. Let them. Right? You are focused on what you want to know. You had a doubt in your mind. You want to know what it is. And nobody has successful leaders, பணக்காரங்கன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேன், சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் லீடர்ஸ் அச்சீவ் பண்ணவங்களை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதுதான் அவங்களுடைய மைண்ட் செட். I have seen so big scholars asking a simple question. இதே இதை வந்து நீங்க யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. ஒரு பெரிய தலைவர் இந்த ஃபேஸ்புக்கில் எப்படிப்பா லாகின் பண்ணுறது கேட்டால் அதை நீங்கள் டம்மாக திங்க் பண்ண மாட்டீங்க. அதே இது உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்டு ஃபேஸ்புக்கில் எப்படி லாகின் பண்ணணும்னு கேட்டாங்கன்னா இது கூட தெரியலடா மண்டாடன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. ஸோ இட்ஸ் பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ். வி ட்ரெயின் அவர் மைண்ட் திங்கிங் தட் ஓ அவங்க கேட்டால் தப்பு இல்லை, நீ கேட்குற எல்லாமே தப்பு. ரைட்? ஸோ தட்ஸ் த ரீசன். இப்போ நீங்கள் நல்லா திங்க் பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், nobody wants to answer that question or nobody wants to ask a question to a professor because they are scared. அதுதான் நம்மளுக்கும் மற்ற சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கவங்களுக்கும் உள்ள பிக்கெஸ்ட் அட்வான்டேஜ். ஒருத்தவங்க சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக நீ அமைதியாக இருக்க வர அடுத்தவன் பேசிட்டு போயிட்டே இருப்பான். யூ ஆர் நீ ஒரு ஸ்டெப் மேலே ஏறுறதுக்கு பதிலாக உன்னோட ஸ்டெப்லேயே நீ இருந்துட்டு அடுத்தவனுக்கு அந்த ஸ்டெப்பை கொடுக்குற, நீ ஏறி போன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. That is the number one mistakes what we all are doing. We should never underestimate. அங்கே தான் எல்லாமே பில்ட் ஆகுது. நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்மளுடைய இன்ஃபீரியாரிட்டி அங்கே தான் பில்ட் ஆகுது. அதுக்கு தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டெப்பு கம்யூனிகேஷன். அந்த போல்ட்னஸ். பயப்படாமல் எல்லாத்துலேயும் கேளுங்க. I will tell you, I wouldn't be surprised. ஸ்டெப் நம்பர் 1 எடுத்துக்கோங்க. எனி வீடியோ கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் கால் வந்தீங்கன்னா கம். இப்போ நாங்கள் 4 பேர் கான்ஃபரன்ஸில் இருக்கிறோம், வீடியோவில் இருக்கிறோன்னா we are confident. Right? That level of confidence should be with all of you to come forward. Right? Unless you break that, you will not learn from that. Be bold on asking questions. There is nobody can, even if we all are mocking at you, what a silly question, man, அப்படின்னா கூட it's your question. Right? So be bold on asking these questions. Let's see.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, madam, before we move on further, there is a
No,
question.
sir. I need to ask one clarification and doubt from sir.
Yes, before that, there is a question from a student. That's for the attention of sir. Sir, what is the procedure to become a data scientist in Oracle? That was a question from Bahul, a student namely Bahul. Now over to madam.
Okay. So இப்போ வந்து data scientist in Oracle, right? The question is a two-part question. ஒன்று வந்து I would love to work for this company and I need to get to that. That's your destination. And then the second one is, what is data science? Right? நீங்கள் கேட்குற அந்த கேள்வியில் 2 விஷயம் இருக்குது. ஏன்னா நான் படிக்கும்போது I learned Oracle from St.Joseph's practically. Oracle version 5 கற்றுக்கிட்டோம். பட் அதை படிக்கும்போதே வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு ஆர்வம் இருந்தது ஆரக்கிளில் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. பட் அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி டிசிஎஸ்ல கூட நம்மளால வேலைக்கு போக முடியல. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷன், ரைட்? காட் ஜாப்ஸ் எவ்ரிவேர், மாஸ்டர்ட் ஆரக்கிள் டு அ குட் லெவல். டிசிஎஸ்ல கூட என்னால் என்டர் பண்ண முடியல. But I never stop going for interviews. I will get rejected, I will keep going. I will just get rejected, keep going. But over the period of time, இப்போ நீங்கள் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் இன் ஆரக்கிள்னு கேட்குறீங்க ஒரு கேள்வி இல்லையா? அப்போ டேட்டா சயின்ஸுன்றது இஸ் இட் ஒன்லி ஆரக்கிளா? Do I want to be a data science ஸ்பெஷலிஸ்டா, இல்லை டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் இன் ஆரக்கிளா, இல்லை do I want to go to ஆரக்கிளா? ரைட்? அதில் 3 விஷயங்கள் நீங்கள் திங்க் பண்ணணும். If you want to become a data science person, there are other big companies than Oracle that needs you. அப்போ டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் மேலே எனக்கு ஒரு ஆர்வம் இருக்கு, அதை படிக்க ஆரம்பிக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அதை தெரிஞ்சுக்க ஆரம்பிக்கணும். நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு 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 இலக்கை அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும்னா அதை பற்றி நிறையா ஜென்ரல் நாலேஜ் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. யூ ஷுட் நாட், நீங்கள் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டடாக போயிட்டு பைத்தான் படி, அதை படி, இதுன்னு ஒன்றும் சொல்ல முடியாது. அதெல்லாம் டெக்னிக்கல். எதை தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அதை பற்றி நிறைய யூடியூப் வீடியோஸோ இல்லை ஒரு புக்ஸை படிக்கிறதோ மேகசின்ஸை படிக்கிறதோ, ரியாலிட்டியில் எந்த கம்பெனி எதை யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, டேட்டா சயின்ஸை யாரெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, டேட்டா சயின்ஸில் ஏஐ எப்படி கொண்டு வராங்க, அது எப்படி போயிட்டுருக்கு, எதை நோக்கி போயிட்டுருக்கு டேட்டா சயின்ஸு, பேங்க்ஸ் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, அதை இந்த நாலேஜ் எல்லாம் நீங்கள் கேதர் பண்ணணும். Then you become somebody with a wide range of knowledge on data science that every company wants you. That அது ஒன்று. இல்லை அதர் சைட் ஆஃப் த கொஸ்டின் போகலாம். ஆரக்கிளில் ஜாயின் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா ஆரக்கிளில் என்னென்ன ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, எதெல்லாம் அவங்களுக்கு இப்போ தேவையாக இருக்குது, எதில் ப்ராமினெண்ட்டாக நோக்கி போயிட்டுருக்காங்க அந்த கம்பெனி. இன்னைக்கு ஆரக்கிளில் ஏஐயில் இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஏஐ சம்மந்தமானது பண்ணுறாங்க. ஆரக்கிள் இஸ் பியூர்லி அ டேட்டா பேஸ் கம்பெனி. இட் ஆல்சோ ஹேஸ் அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ், இட் ஆல்சோ ஹேஸ் அ கிளவுட். ஸோ அந்த 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 ஆரக்கிள்ன்ற கம்பெனியுடைய ரெல்மை பற்றி நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்கள் இது வந்து புக்கில் பார்க்கலாம், யூடியூப்பில் போய் பார்க்கலாம், ப்ரெசன்டேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது. நீங்கள் எதையுமே படிக்க வேண்டியதில்லை. அந்த நாலேஜ் கேதர் பண்ணுறோம் பார்த்தீங்களா, அதை கேதர் பண்ணிவிட்டு அதை எவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்காக நீங்கள் கம்யூனிகேஷன்ஸில் பேசுகிறோமோ, எவ்ரி கம்பெனி வில் ஆஸ்க் கால் ஃபார் யூ, ரைட்? ஸோ டேட்டா சயின்டிஸ்டாக எப்படி ஆரக்கிளில் ஜாயின் பண்ணுறது அப்படின்னா, இஃப் யுவர் எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இஸ் டேட்டா சயின்டிஸ்டாக ஆரக்கிளில் ஜாயின் பண்ணணும்னா அதுக்கு டிமாண்ட் ஆரக்கிளில் இருக்கான்னு முதல்ல செக் பண்ணணும். கோ டு careers.oracle.com, டேட்டா சயின்ஸ்க்கு எத்தனை ஜாப் கேட்குறான்னு பாருங்கள். அப்போ பார்க்கும்போது தெரியும், இவன் வந்து நிறைய டேட்டா பேஸ் கேட்குறான், நிறைய க்ளவுட் இன்ஜினியர்ஸ் கேட்குறான், நிறைய சொல்யூஷன் ஆர்கிடெக்ட்ஸ் கேட்குறாங்க, நிறையா செக்யூரிட்டி பீப்புள் கேட்குறாங்க. அப்போ டேட்டா சயின்ஸ் வந்து ஒன்லி 10% ஆஃப் த ரிக்வயர்மெண்ட் தான் ஆரக்கிள். அப்போ அவங்களுடைய ரெல்ம் இஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். பேங்க்ஸ் அண்ட் அதர் ஏரியாஸ் நீட்ஸ் மோர் டேட்டா சயின்ஸ். ஏன்னா அங்கே தான் நிறைய ஃப்ராட் ஏஎம்எல்ஸ்லாம் மானிட்டர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வேணும். அதே மாதிரி ஃபைனான்ஷியல் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸு டேட்டாவை அனாலிட்டிக்ஸ் பண்ணி அதுக்கு ரிசல்ட்ஸ் எடுக்கணும். ஒரு ஸ்டாக் பற்றியோ ஒரு ஒரு ஃபியூச்சரை ஃபைனான்ஷியல்ஸ் அனாலிட்டிக்ஸ் பண்ணணும்னா அதெல்லாம் தேவைப்படுது. ஸோ திங்க் ஆஃப் இட் தட் வே. பட் நீங்கள் இதெல்லாம் எப்படி தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம்னா இந்த மாதிரி குவாரமில் ஆஸ்க் கொஷின்ஸ் அண்ட் லேர்ன் திங்ஸ் அபவுட் தட். ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி தட் ஆன்சர்ஸ் யுவர் கொஷின்.
Yes, sir. It was a comprehensive answer, sir. And
Yes.
Bahul, are you happy for the answer? Bahul, are you there? Bahul, you can
No.
unmute and respond.
Ma'am, please proceed.
Bahul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can respond to the answer by sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Ma'am?
sir. Thank you, sir.
Ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Regarding student initiation in the classroom for asking about the questions, even though we motivated them to ask or initiate a question for any kind of thing, they wanted to shout it in a collective way, but they don't want to initiate individually. In that case, what shall be the opportunities to come up from this kind of problem? It- Due to because we are in a teaching profession, we need them to initiate themselves by motivating the in their person. So we couldn't get them. I don't know why, and in that life skills.
Okay. So one of the thing is I want when I had one sentence that I would like to read it out.
Yes, sir.
Don't wait to feel ready. Take the step and the stairs will appear. Right? உங்களுக்கு நான் இன்னும் ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்றேன். நீங்க உட்கார்ந்திருந்துட்டு எனக்கு போறதுக்கு வழி இல்லை அப்படின்னு நினைச்சிட்டே இருந்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வழி வரவே வராது. When you get up and take your first step, that's when the stairs, where do you want to walkன்றது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்னா அந்த now we get comfortable talking to a few more people. ஏன்னா அந்த few more peopleல ஒரு 4 பேர் உட்காந்து ஒரு டீமா உட்காந்து பேசும்போது one guy will step up and then he will collectively get everybody's thing. அதனால தான் நாங்கள் முடிக்கும்போது என்ன நீங்கள் கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டுக்கு வரும்போது I was telling you, right? I got rejected in TCS for a long time. Then I figured out என்னத்துக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்னன்னா அவன்கிட்ட என்ட்ரன்ஸ் ஒரு ஆப்டிடியூட் டெஸ்ட் வைப்பான், அதை கிளியர் பண்ணிவிடுவேன். பர்சனல் இன்டர்வியூ வைப்பான், அதையும் கிளியர் பண்ணிவிடுவேன். ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனையே இல்லை. தேர்ட் லெவலில் வந்து குரூப் டிஸ்கஷன் ஒன்று வைப்பான். அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவான்னா அந்த குரூப் டிஸ்கஷனுக்கு வரும்போது 2 தடவை கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டாலே நம்மளுக்கு கான்ஃபிடென்ட் ஏறுது. ஓகே, ஆல்மோஸ்ட் நம்ம போயிடுவோம்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த குரூப் டிஸ்கஷனில் தான் என்னோட வீக் பாயிண்ட். அங்கே போகும்போது அவன் ஒரு டாபிக் கொடுப்பான். அந்த டாப்பிக்கில் வந்து நீங்கள் ஒரு 5 பேராக போடுவோம். அந்த 5 பேர்த்தில் யாரெல்லாம் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்குறீங்களோ அதை கலெக்ட் பண்ணி ஒருத்தன் எடுத்து ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதில் என்ன பண்ணுவோன்னா தொடக்கத்தில் நான் அதையும் நல்லா படிச்சுட்டு ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு தான் போயிருந்தேன். எல்லா பாயிண்ட்ஸும் நான் கொடுத்துருவேன் அவன்கிட்ட. ஆனால் ஐ எம் நாட் த பர்சன் ஸ்டெப்பிங் அப் டு ப்ரொவைட் தட் கன்சாலிடேட்டட் ரிசல்ட்ஸ் டு அவனை செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க. அவன் உட்காந்துருப்பான் குவைட்டா, எல்லாத்துக்கிட்டையும் திங்ஸை கலெக்ட் பண்ணி ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடுவான். என்ன 2 விஷயங்கள் புரிஞ்சுக்கணும் நம்ம. ஒன்று வந்து we need to be bold on talking individually. நீ உன்னோட பாயிண்ட்ஸை கொடுத்தாலும் கார்பரேட் வேர்ல்டில் அதையும் நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். உங்களுடைய ஐடியாஸை எடுத்து இன்னொருத்தன் ஷைன் பண்ணிட்டு போயிட்டே இருப்பான். ஏன் அப்படி ஆகுதுன்னா you let him do that. You didn't step up. அதுக்கு நீங்கள் கேட்ட அந்த கொஸ்டின் மேட்டர்ஸ். நம்ம ஸ்டெப் அப் பண்ணி இண்டிவிஜுவலாக பேச கற்றுக்கணும். நம்மளுடைய ஐடியாவை இன்னொருத்தங்கிட்ட சொல்லி அவங்க குரூப்பாக ஒரு இது பண்ணி அவங்க செலக்ட் பண்ணி சொல்கிறதுனா that means you are giving away your ideas to somebody else to present it. இன்னைக்கு ஆரக்கிள் இவ்வளோ பெரிய கம்பெனியாக இருக்குன்னா it is some IBM used to have the database. The Oracle's database that we are so successful was once IBM's idea, and they said this is not the right way to run the business. Let's close this database idea. அந்த ஐடியாவை வாங்கி ஒருத்தவங்க பண்ணது தான் இது. So big entrepreneurs come out of somebody else's ideas. Right? Facebook is a good example. It was somebody else, another team's idea, but it got developed in a different way and it became a multi-billion-dollar company. Right? So we need to step up and start talking. அது வந்து நம்மளுக்கு ஏன் இல்லைன்னா அந்த செல்ஃப் கான்ஃபிடென்ட் இல்லை. அந்த செல்ஃப் கான்ஃபிடென்ட் வந்து we are trying to depend on somebody to convey a message. Sometimes we even give a right answer to a next person to tell that to the professor. Right? I think never fear anything and don't build that inferiority that you are not worth. ஏன்னா நம்மளே நம்மளை கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். I'm from the old village. I'm from this கிராமத்துலேருந்து வந்திருக்கேன். இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து மெட்ராஸ்லேருந்து வந்திருக்காங்க, பக்கத்தில் இருக்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸு. இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து இவங்கெல்லாம் நல்லா படிச்சுட்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. அவங்க கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ் படிச்சுட்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. நான் ஃபிசிக்ஸ் தான் படிச்சுட்டு வந்திருக்கேன். இந்த கேப் எல்லாம் வந்து நம்மளையே நம்மளா கன்வின்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறது. I think to your point, doctor, making the children more, the students more confident to come out of the shell, I think we as professors and leaders, we need to make sure that we feed that. நம்ம சிஸ்டம்லேயே இல்லை. இங்கே வந்து அமெரிக்காவில் என்ன டிஃப்ரெண்ட்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு சின்ன பிள்ளையிலேருந்தே செல்ஃபாக அவங்களுடைய ஐடியாஸை கன்வே பண்ணுறதுக்கு சொல்லி தருவாங்க. Children are more expressive in telling things right from the first grade, second grade, third grade. உனக்கு ஒன்று இருந்ததுன்னா you come and tell. They easily pull them in the front and then say, share your idea. அந்த தாட் ப்ராசஸை நம்ம வந்து ஐ திங்க் நம்மளுடைய எஜுகேஷனல் சிஸ்டமில் கொண்டு வரணும். மேபி வி கேன் திங்க் அபவுட் bringing that even from the very beginning of the year. நீ சென்ட் ஜோசப் காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்னா உள்ளே வந்துட்டேன்னா the more vocal is so importantன்றதை வந்து நம்ம இன்கல்கேட் பண்ணணும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட.
Thank you so much, sir. Wonderfully answered, and we take the cognizance of the same, and we'll certainly implement, sir. And we give the confidence to our students. As you train your children at US, we will also make our students to come forward and share with us freely, so that they can be bolder and they can gain confidence. Thank you, sir. My dear friends, is there anybody else who would like to make use of the wonderful opportunity to interact with sir? Another one student can get this opportunity. Anybody is interested? Anyone who
How I can work in Oracle on America by Bahul, the same person.
Okay.
How can I work in Oracle on America? He suited another one question by the same person.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Everybody would love to travel different parts of the world to work, right? Again, the answer to that is one step at a time, right? If I have to give you a simple recipe to reach where you want to be, whether it's America or UK or Germany or wherever you want to, be sincere on the very first step where you do. I didn't land in America just like that, right? I didn't land in Oracle just like that. I landed in a job in Salem Textiles. I did the best of my capabilities. And then when I apply for next step, lot of rejections, still I got into one. Right? And then when I am sincerely doing in the work that I am working on, automatically things will fall in place. Right? And one of the thing somebody was asking here, Rahman, எப்படி நீங்கள் வந்து சாதாரண இதுலேருந்து இவ்வளோ பெரிய மியூசிஷியன்ஸ் வேர்ல்டை உடச்சிட்டு இந்த ஒரு இதில் வந்தீங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது, he said one thing that I always tell to myself, right? If you are sincere and passionate and do your thing on a daily basis, சின்சியராக நீங்கள் வந்து ஆரக்கிளுக்கு போகணும், அமெரிக்காவுக்கு போகணும், இந்த கம்பெனியில் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா, do things where you are to the fullest with the passionate. ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக உங்களுடைய இலக்கு வந்து உங்களுக்கு தேடி வரும். The opportunity will come to you. It will identify you if you are sincere and passionate on what you do. That's your answer, right? You don't get rejected thinking that I'm not getting job from Oracle. Do what you are doing right now and get the job where you land in. Do it to the best. Automatically, it will show you the way to how to go and work for any organizations where you want.
Sorry, sir. Another one question raised by MCA student. Sir, how can I know if my communication skills meet corporate standards?
The only way is to talk. Is to see the communications in all of our mind, we think. நம்ம எல்லாத்துட்டையும் நம்ம பேசும்போது எதெல்லாம் கேட்குறோமோ அதெல்லாம் நம்ம மைண்டில் வரும். The only way to improve your communication skills is to talk. If you are scared that you are going to talk, somebody is going to laugh, you are going to be ending up in that forever. You talk and then you improve. You talk and you improve. It is only by practice that you can talk, right? You can communicate. நாங்கள் நிறையா ஒரு இது இருக்கு. When we came to US, the way how we speak English, Americans எல்லாரும் எப்படி திங்க் பண்ணாங்கன்னா, we speak so fast. They don't even understand anything. அவங்க பேசுறது நம்மளுக்கு புரியாது. பிகாஸ் அவங்க ரொம்ப ஷார்ட்டாக பேசுவாங்க, ரொம்ப சத்தமாலாம் பேச மாட்டாங்க. அதனால we were having a communication gap. But how did we get to know that? By talking to them more and more. And then if I am talking fast, let me talk slow. Let me refine it. And then try to focus more on what they talk. எந்த வேர்ட்ஸ்லாம் அவங்க அடிக்கடி யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, இந்த வேர்ட்னா இதுதான் இந்த ஊரில், that's what the meaning is. You need to start communicating. That is when your communications, and the important thing is when you start communicating, your thinking power grows exponentially. So that's very important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering the questions raised by the students. Though there are only few questions, but you have comprehensively given the tips for successful journey towards the corporate and to be successful in life. Thank you so much, sir. And to formally thank, may I request Dr. Jennifer Jodi Mary to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Respected Reverend Dr. S. Mariadas S.J., esteemed resource person Mr. Edward Jayaraj, distinguished faculty members, dear students, and honored guests from St. Xavier's College, it's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Alumni Association and the Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph's College, on the occasion of St. Joseph's College St. Joseph's College Alumni Competency Series 6, titled From College Campus to Corporate World. First and foremost, I express my profound gratitude to Reverend Dr. S. Mariadas S.J., Principal and Director of St. Joseph's College, for gracing this occasion with his presence. Father, your continued guidance and unwavering support towards all academic and alumni-driven initiatives remain a source of strength and motivation for the entire institution. We extend our sincere and heartfelt appreciation to our distinguished resource person, Mr. Edward Jayaraj, Senior Director, Pre-Sales, Strategic Accounts, Advanced Customer Services, Oracle, Tampa, Florida. Sir, we are deeply honored by your willingness to share your expertise with our students. Your insightful address, drawing from your extensive professional experience, has provided invaluable direction to our learners as they prepare to navigate the transition from academia to the corporate sphere. We are truly grateful for your time and commitment to this initiative. We would also like to extend sincere appreciation to the Alumni Association for conceptualizing and supporting this competency series, and to the Department of Computer Science for organizing today's session with utmost professionalism. I would like to place on record of appreciation to Dr. S. Brito Ramesh Kumar, Head, Department of Computer Science, Reverend Dr. S. Santiago S.J., JCICT Director, Dr. A. Vimal Gerald, all faculty members, technical personnel, and organizing committee members whose dedicated efforts have ensured the smooth contact of this program on the virtual platform. Finally, special words of thanks to all the final year UG and PG students and staff from St. Xavier's College for their active participation. Your presence makes events like this truly purposeful. Once again, I convey our collective gratitude to all who have contributed to the success of this event. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam. So kind of you for your kind words of welcome, gratitude. A special thanks to Dr. Rexy, who was connected from St. Xavier's College. Dr. Rexy was the former vice principal of St. Xavier's College and presently senior most faculty member of the Department of Computer Science. Thank you, Dr. Rexy, also for having brought your students. Thank you. We are happy about your presence virtually.
Dr. Vimal, before wind up, I would like to add one more point that Mr. Edward Jayaraj, as you know, that who is an award-winning film director, is the recent latest project titled Tears of Rivers. Tears of Rivers has acclaimed several achievement awards in popular film festivals all over the world, not only in US. So all over the world, his project has acclaimed several achievement awards. In addition to that, from next week onwards, he is going to be a director for another one film with our, maybe I couldn't point out his actor name. Okay, so he has to announce. Okay, so for next week, who is going to be announced, okay, for your new project. So all the best for your future endeavors, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot for spending
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Sir, we too join along with Dr. Brito, appreciating you for your venture in film also. Sir, we don't know how you could be mastering yourself in all the fields. I told you at the beginning, you are the right model for all our students, sir. It is not to just to flatter you. We mean what we tell you now, sir, and we are really so much excited about your journey from your village to St. Joseph's, St. Joseph's to USA. It is a great lesson for all of us. And all the recipes that is given by you were very simple, sir. We know, the language of corporates is not that understandable. You made it very simple for our students to understand, and you made us so comfortable that, we didn't feel that there's somebody, whenever we organize programs, we used to be little preoccupied with, taking care of the guests. But today we were so comfortable, though the personality is so tall, because you are one among us, sir. Thank you for giving us the comfort. Thank you for giving us the light ideas of becoming corporate. Certainly, sir, our students will benefit and our teachers will just practice all that given by you today. And there are so many compliments in the chat window as well, sir. On behalf of them, I shall just, you can also have a glance of those. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, and it's my duty to do this to the alma mater and to the students. And helping each other is very, very important, right? That's what carries forward. So in a way, how we help each other is something that is very, very important, and that may help us in future, but that's a different thing. But I'm saying it's all about, I tell this to my all of my corporate world as well. The position, jobs, everything is just one thing. The people is very important. And our personality, that is more important in everyone's life. So let's keep that going.
We could see that, sir. Obviously, we could see that you respect people than machines, gadgets, jobs, and so on. Thank you, sir, for being a model to all of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
very good.
For having been with us this early morning. My dear friends, for your information, it is early morning for it. Early morning he got up and I think he's standing, for a long time giving us talk. That is so amazing, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We bow down. Thank you for your presence. Thank you very much.
Very good. I would love, anytime I will do that. And feel free to reach out if we have to do a sessions like this, or if we can even have instead of me talking, we can reverse the table. We can have another session where everybody talks and then asks questions,
Certainly,
right?
sir. Certainly, next time we shall prepare our students to be ready. We shall give them this session would have given them confidence, and next time they'll be much more confident. And sir, next time we would like to have you in person. When you come down this
Absolutely.
side, we will have your talk in Toulouse Arena, where it can accommodate 3,000 people, which will certainly draw more participants. Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
hopefully, remember everyone, when you come on these calls, just be confident to come on video, so that I know that is when you get connected as well. So that very important. Use that opportunity.
If possible,
sir.
if possible, we can also arrange a panel discussion with our alumni who is available in US also, sir.
Absolutely. Let's do
future.
that. Let's do that, because I think that's one way of breaking the glass of holding up. That's something very, very important. We should do that.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, my dear friends.
Thank you, everyone.
We shall
Thank you
call
so
it
much
a
for the
day.
Thank you, sir.
opportunity.
Before
Thank
we
you.
call it a day, we would like to thank once again the Parent Alumni Association, the esteemed EC members, headed by Reverend Father Director, the Secretary right with us, Dr. Bitto Ramesh Kumar, and the host department, the Department of Computer Science, faculty members, starting with the head of the department in the person of Dr. Bitto, senior faculty member, Dr. Aloysius, and all the faculty members who are connected from the department, and all of us. We could see good number of faculty members from other departments connected. Thank you so much, dear friends. It's a good gesture that you are all present for this virtual meet. Thank you, and my dear student friends. Thanks. Have a great evening. We shall go with confidence. What Sir has given. Let us practice, and we shall make ourselves confident to be ready for the corporate. Thank you. Have a great evening. See you at
Thank you,
another
everyone.
module of JACS. Thank you. Signing off,
All right.
Vimal Gerald and team, along with Dr. Brito, Dr. Jennifer, and Dr. other faculty members. Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Edward, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So Vimal sir,
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
recording stop பண்ணிருங்க. Recording stop பண்ணிருங்க. Kindly stop the recording.
Yes, sir. Stop, sir.
Sir, just wait for a few seconds.
Okay.
And let them others left out. இல்லைன்னா மற்றவங்களை அப்படியே நீங்களே இது பண்ணி விட்டுருங்க.